guys, it's I think it's the 22nd of October. I could be wrong, but I think it is because I don't know why, but I just do. It's 12:15 in the afternoon, and I am actually officially off until Wednesday. No idea what's going on over there. This morning I wasn't able to get it on video, but Pumpkin did something that was a variation of a popcorn, a wiggle, and a roll. So he actually rolled like a log, lengthwise. I didn't know guinea pigs could roll, okay? I've never ever seen it. So it's basically when they roll actually onto their back and then roll back onto their feet. But he didn't actually roll all the way over. He just rolled halfway, and then he was wiggling while he was on his side as well. So it kind of looked like a dog, you know, on the carpet, you know, just, I don't know, being cute. But Pumpkin did it many, many times. But by the time I got the camera, he already hopped off the bed. But I am eager to get it on video because it was so adorable. So basically he did a little bit of a hop, and then he kind of did a wiggle while he was on his feet still. And then while he was wiggling, he actually rolled onto his side, and he was still wiggling, and then he kind of just rolled right off the bed and then jumped back on and did it again. I thought that was absolutely adorable. I went to Walmart. I'm sorry. I spent almost $100. Including the bananas, which were $2, and then a bag of chips, because I really like that chips, and I need some fun. Going to Costco is great, except if you want to be budget-wise, but, you know, snack-wise, you do not want to get a Costco, because it's like, everything's at least $10 to $15, and then you end up spending way over your budget. So, I did buy one bag of chips. It was $2.50 at Walmart. You know, it's not a bad price considering those chips are usually about $4. I like the munchies. I don't know. I don't have it on me. They're in the kitchen. But anyway, I did not spend $100 on munchies and bananas. Mind you, when I was on the bus, I was trying to think of what I could tell you guys about my trip to Walmart. And it did occur to me that I was going to tell you I bought bananas and my bill came to over $100. But I thought that was just a little too funny. I didn't want anyone freaking out over what kind of bananas I could possibly be buying for $100. So anyway, this is what I ended up buying. The reason is because in their food area, there's a lot of crumbs. I don't know if you can see it, but it's massively crazy, the pile of crumbs. And to sweep it is a nightmare. I do not want to be the one sweeping that. I tried it. It gets downstairs. And sorry for the delay in the lighting. It's an iPhone. The phone, ever since the iOS update, has been a little different. I don't like it very much. But my Nikon is on my bed and it's charging, and I just walked in the door. But anyway, there's a ton of crumbs there. And there's no way. It should look like this. This part, the light part, but it's really dark. And it's not pee. Now that side has a ton of poop and hay, alfalfa and stuff. And then here you can see there's like almost like a elephant mound of poop. And I'm going to show you this because I have not cleaned the cage because I don't clean on my days that I work in the morning. But that's pretty nice. Fancy. And then this was yesterday's. Yesterday I saw the same thing. So that's all the poop. So they spend a lot of time in the bed, and they do all their business in there. And, you know, all that hay that's in the back and stuff where Pumpkin's feet is, you know, he's stepping on a piece of hay right there. I don't know if you can see that very well. But all over the place, right? So this one, I realized that I could not go cordless if I want enough power to pick up hay. Also, the handheld, because the smaller nozzles cannot fit the piece of hay into here. It would actually be vacuumed, but it would still stick out. If I bought one that was just this size, it would still be sticking out. And also when you hold it downwards, the stuff falls back out. So that's kind of stupid. Yeah, exactly. You know, because you can't carry it in a certain direction. That's really stupid. Because when you're cleaning and you're reaching and you've got pigs in there, the last thing you want is to accidentally dump the stuff back on the floor or something. I do actually have this brand. The reason I bought this is because I don't want to use my vacuum to vacuum poop and possibly damp spots. You know, I don't know the power suction on this thing, but I know that the one I own, I could probably suck some fluid out of the sheets and stuff. So that's pretty gross, okay? I'm sorry to say I don't want to put that in my vacuum. So I wanted to go with something that was good, it was effective, and cheap enough that I wouldn't blink too much if I had to replace it maybe like once every couple of years. This is really good brand, and Walmart was selling this for $24.99, I believe, something like that. It was 24 something. And then there's a $1 deposit for recycling, and then there's taxes. So I walked out with this for $30 or so, give or take a buck, okay? So I think that's pretty good. It's not bad. It's got a long pipe attachment as well, and it's corded, and this thing detaches. So I don't know if I have it in me to show you. So this is the head. It detaches. The handle detaches, and this is the actual handheld. It's corded. I don't like these photos because they're very misleading, but it is a corded vac because I took one of theirs apart in the store. And then there's the nozzle. So I guess that's behind here somewhere. But I thought it was a pretty good deal. I do like it because it's bagless as well, guys. You do not want to go bagged with any vacuums because the bags will eat you alive if you're doing guinea pig poop. Seriously, you'd be paying more for that than you would be for buying a new dustpan every week, because those bags will fill up so fast. It's not even funny. So yeah, I got that. And guys, mind you, I definitely don't. I will not be shopping at Walmart anymore. Aside from if I need fleece, but I don't think I will. See, because I calculate I have 12 fleece. I'm using 2 bedwet sheets here. Problem is, when I split the cage in January, the hours will be low at my work, so I do not want to be shopping. I want to stay home as much as possible because if I go to Walmart in January, I'm gonna have credit card debt. I'm not gonna be able to pay off my bills. It doesn't matter how much. My expenditure cannot exceed $145 in January, February, and March in order to make my payments, my monthly payments. That's why I don't want to go to Walmart. So anything I want to buy, I'll buy now. Whatever I buy now, I just adjust based on my other expenditures like grocery, treats, snacks, you know, that kind of thing. Cookies, you know. I just adjust it that way. But whatever I desperately need, I should do now. I should not do it in January, February, March because my hours are so low in those months. So I bought 4 more. I know I am absolutely insane. But because I only have 4, so I'm using 2 here. So when I split the cage in January, the only thing I'll need to buy is coroplast, maybe 2 glass water bottles. I will share these ones, and I'll share the rack. I will not be buying anything. Oh, and grids. I will have to buy some grids in order to finish the kitchen area. So I'm looking at expenditure about $50 in January, and that will be absolutely it. $50 to $65. But I don't want to be spending any more than that. And I will share as much as possible from here upstairs until I can afford the other stuff. But I'm just going to go with the bare essentials. I do have an extra bed somewhere over there. And I will share 1 igloo upstairs. So I'm pretty well good. The only thing I need to buy is grids to make this and the kitchen. Because I don't want to deal with the mess on the floor. I can't deal with that. I'm a very clean person. I can't stand that. I mean, my room might be a mess, but I'm very clean. Like, I can't stand it if I know it's filthy. So anyway, I'm using 2 sheets here and 2 sheets upstairs. So then what happens when I go and clean their cage? When I go and wash this stuff, I'm going to have to put them in a bin cage. And so these guys are not going to stay this size forever. They're going to eventually get to mom's size. And I really don't want to put these guys all in bin cages between 3 to 5, depending on how I want to put them in cages. Those bin cages are only 65-liter ones. They're very narrow and small. I don't want to put that many in there. Right now, they're really cute and adorable, but it fits about 7 guinea pigs length, width-wise in the cage. So you can imagine if you have 5 full-grown guinea pigs, or 4 right now, but if you have babies in December. So I opted to just get these. So this was 35, and this was, I think, 35 almost. So I paid about, actually, no, it was about 32. So I paid about $65 for these. But now I don't need to buy any more, at least until April. So when I split the cage, I will have to do the laundry every 2 weeks instead of every 3 weeks right now. So that's all. Not big change.